like trash for. Alright, Ball, Scholes, Ball, Robson. Yes, into who's that? Rashford. Boom! Not Christie. Rashford, let's go. Why am I saying Christie? Rashford, let's go. Ping pong. Weep Nation, what's going on? Sharc Gaming here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys my collection of Icon Moment players. I know it's not a lot because I've actually sold a lot of them, especially the duplicates, and I accidentally sold a couple Icon Moment players that I shouldn't have sold. You know, that's what happens when you don't lock them, but at the end of the day, here is my collection. I have counted it up. Each row has 6 players and I have 9 rows, so 6 times 9 is 54. So I just did that maths. Hopefully it's correct, you get me. Man's not really a mathematician. Alright, maybe I am. But still, so these are my players. I have a decent amount of duplicates, so it's not actually 54 different players, you know. So I have York, Cole, 4 Inzaghi's, Inzaghi, Wall and Terry. You have Clivert, Forlan, that's Fox in the Box Forlan, and then you have Manchester United version Forlan. You have Van Basten, the not so good version. You have Batistuta. You have 102 rated Rashford. Torres, with our obviously preferred the Atletico Madrid version. Michael Owen, Romario, Rominigue. I think this is the 100 rated, or it's not. This is the 101 version. 101 rated version actually. Del Piero. I have 2 Del Pieros actually. This is the Creative Playmaker Del Piero. This Creative Playmaker Del Piero. I have Maradona. I do have the other 2 versions of Maradona, sadly. You know, nice for the collection. I have Del Piero, Figo, the 102 Ankara Messi, you get me, goes to 103. I have all 3 versions of Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously, when the goal poucher comes out, I'll be getting the goal poucher as well. You get me? And the other version of the Juventus Cristiano Ronaldo, I'm supposed to get that. I have Luis Figo. I don't have this is the Real Madrid version. I don't have the Inter Milan version, sadly. Messi. Oh yeah, I already said Messi. So the free version, the 100 rated, I believe, was 101 at center forward. The Hush Cristiano Ronaldo from Real Madrid. Still don't have the celebration for mobile. That's kind of poor. And they have the bought version or the paid version inside of the pack. Obviously, I chose him. I have Asian Persuasion, Mr. Domination, aka Muir, you get me? I have him. This is his 18-year-old card. Obviously, he has another card as well, and he has the Legend card. We're not going to talk about the Legend card because I haven't used him, and he's a Fox in the Box striker. I have Nakata. This is one of the versions of Nakata. This is the only version that I have. I use him as a false 9 most of the times. I have this version of Ronaldinho. So this is the AC Milan version. He's better at heading, so that's why I use him more than the Barcelona version, but the Barcelona version is actually way better. I have this is the Messi that showed his shirt in the El Clasico, I believe. That's the free version of Messi. I have Kaka, the nice little Kaka, you get me? I have Kaka. I have oh my god, what's his name? Cuba the Pokemon. Yeah, I have him. I have Beckham. I have 2 versions of Beckham. So I have, this is the box-to-box version of Beckham, and I have the cross specialist Beckham. I prefer the cross specialist Beckham, even though the box-to-box version Beckham is better. It's just that the cross specialist passing is a little bit better because he has the one-touch pass, so it actually makes for a little bit more accurate passes. But the box-to-box one obviously makes more runs, and they can both cross and they can both curl. So I use the cross specialist. You guys will always use the box-to-box. I use the cross specialist. Finally got Giggs. I'm gonna make a review for him eventually. He is a prolific winger, I believe, but he doesn't really have that, you know, proper shooting. But that's it. That's a-okay. Not everybody's gonna be able to shoot amazing like Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lewandowski, etc. That's cool. I have Matthias. This is the Inter Milan version. I also have the Bayern Munich version, but we'll get to that soon. This Inter Milan version is actually a box-to-box card, which I actually love. The problem that I have is that he doesn't have one-touch pass, which is pretty weird because his legend card has one-touch pass, and it's a box-to-box as well. But hey, I'm not the one who makes the rating, so I'm not gonna, you know, complain about it, obviously. I have Iniesta, recently got him, made a review for him as well. One of the best lofted passes in the game, one of the best passes in the game, and his movement is just elegant, and his dribbling is amazing. I just can't dribble, you get me? I have to do some practicing, but not now. I have Guti, one of the best passes in the game as well, and he's left-footed, so you know he has a nice little rocket behind him. Can play anywhere on the pitch, left back, right back. Yeah, I wouldn't really advise the right back still. Can play midfield and up top. I have Scholes. This is the Matthias that I was talking about. This Scholes is amazing. It's just that his defending isn't really all that good, so you have to pair him up with somebody who can actually defend. Because I'd love to use him and Beckham in a midfield too, but neither of them can really defend, you know. So if you put them there, it's like you're risking, you know, letting in a lot of goals. But if you have a very compact formation, then you can use them, you know. It don't really matter. As long as you can do some interception via manual switching, you'll be good. This Matthias is actually an orchestrator, so he and Scholes are on par in terms of playing styles. So I have Robson as well. This Robson is actually one of the best cards for me. I use him a lot, you know, in terms of like a whole player. The reason why I usually start Robson and then put on Lampard in the second half, because Robson is more of a passer. Lampard is more of a shooter, so it's that Lampard will get into the space because his offensive awareness is actually higher than Robson. So that's why I use Lampard as a super sub, even though he doesn't have the super sub trait. But you don't need to have the super sub trait to have an impact, you get me? Yeah. I have Petit. Petit is actually one of the most underrated icon moment players that I think. The reason why I said this is because I play him in left back, centre back, defensive mid, central mid, and left mid, and I think he's very good in all 6 or 5 of those positions that I just listed. So if you have him, just because you have Vera or Rijkaard or whosoever, doesn't mean that you can't use Petit. Petit is very, very, very good defensively, and he's very good going forward. Plus he's left-footed. You need somebody left-footed to take those right corners if you want to do my corner trick. Obviously you can do somebody else's corner trick and it will work for you, but I love using Petit. I have Xabi Alonso. I've never ever used this card, to be honest. Like, yes, I did max him out, you know, put his familiarity, but I didn't make a review for him. Tell me if you guys want me to make a review for him. Actually, like, because I have another Xabi Alonso from Liverpool, and I just thought that Xabi Alonso probably is better. I don't know, I haven't really checked the stats, but you guys can tell me which one is better, if anybody has both of them or have one. I have Vera. This is the box-to-box version. The problem that I have with Vera is that Vera cannot pass, but he can intercept, he can tackle, he can shoot. Rising shots are amazing, and he can head the ball. Obviously you don't need Vera to pass, you just put somebody who can pass right beside him and just use him to make simple passes. But I just have to highlight that Vera's passing is a bit weird. So that's why if I got icon moment Rijkaard, I would have used him over Vera. But it is what it is. I have Pirlo, you know, icon moment Pirlo. This is the which version this again? The Juventus version. I barely use this card, I won't even lie to you, but apparently according to Ninal, Buff, Alex, all of the big YouTubers, you know, all the people you look up to, all the people you like to watch, they said that Pirlo is actually one of the best free kick takers in the game, and I will never debate that. Obviously I believe that, more than likely that is true. I have Cafu. I haven't used Cafu in a good while. I don't know why. Maybe I'll start using him again. I don't know. I haven't used him in such a good while. I have Lizarazu and I have Roberto Carlos. Honestly, I prefer to use Roberto Carlos because Lizarazu's crossing is a bit sus. But Lizarazu has something that Roberto Carlos does not have, and it's double touch, and it actually helps you to get past defenders easily or wing backs easily. So you pick your poison, you pick what you want, you pick who you want to use. It all depends on what you want to use and who you want to use. It's not up to me, it's up to you. I have 3 Maldinis. So this Maldini is actually very versatile because you can use him in centre back, right back, or left back. So that's why I have him, and I can put him anywhere. Actually, just because he said build up play doesn't mean that he's good. Doesn't mean that he's not good on the flanks. He's very good, and his crosses are still OP, and he's still gonna be in there running into the box to get receive headers. So just use him. I have Beckenbauer, probably the most versatile player in the game, meaning that he can play every single every single position except for goalkeeper. The reason why I don't really like using him is because most of the time I need to use him in centre back, and he's not really that good in centre back. That's just my opinion, obviously. I'm just a noob, so don't listen to me. But most people said that they like to use him as a right back. He's very good in right back, and he's very good in defensive mid. Use him as a right back and he plays more of a wing back role, offensive wing back, or even a full back finisher, because he's amazing. Crossing is amazing, and his shooting is amazing. He has a rising shot. If you use him as a defensive mid, he plays like an anchor man. So he plays, if you're playing beside Vera, you'd see some magic. Playing beside Beckham, you see some magic. He's like an icon at the moment, Barrios, with better shooting and better passing. You get me? Last but not least, Sol Campbell. This is the meta for centre backs. Most people say that Sol Campbell is the best centre back in the game. I can't disagree nor agree with you guys. I just play the game. I just play. You get me? Because if I say that he's the worst, you're gonna have people in the comment section saying that he's the best and I don't know how to use him and I can't play the game. And then if I say that he's the best, you're gonna have other people saying that, oh, you're just kissing up because everybody said that Sol Campbell is the best. So you can't really win with the PES community. You just have to say what you want to say, and whosoever vex, just vex. You get me? Because at the end of the day, I don't really look at Sol Campbell and say, yeah, Sol Campbell is the best defender in the world, but I don't say that he's horrible, you know. He makes a lot of mistakes, but at the end of the day, that could just be the script, or it could just be me and my crappy defending. Who cares? So I'm gonna pop The only thing that you guys haven't even realized that I don't have an icon moment goalkeeper. So that's a problem. But it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just gonna make a full icon moment team minus the goalkeeper and just put in a legend goalkeeper, or you know, put in a legend goalkeeper and see what kind of magic can be worked. You get me? It's not even that serious, because you know, at the end of the day, I hear that icon moment goalkeepers aren't even that good. You know, that's what I've heard. People say that they're good, people say that they're bad. I wouldn't know, so I'm just telling you what people told me. So I'm gonna make a team. Seeing that all of these people are basically familiar with Zidla, I'm gonna put a team with Zidla. So that's the 4-1-3-2 formation. I'm gonna put a formation with Zidla. So just stay tuned for that. We're gonna get to that right now.
A few moments later.
Updating the data. Let's see what can happen today. You get me? Let's see what this icon moment team can do, man. 1,371 Kurdistan. Yeah, so this is the team. We're using a Manchester United boost. Vera is on a red card, so I can't even use him. So I put Petty in defensive mid. Hopefully he can provide. This is Rashford and Christie up top. I'm using Beckham, Scholes, Petty, Maldini. I put Roberto Carlos back into the fray. I could have used what's his name? I could have used Forlan. I'm gonna use Inzaghi and Cole as super subs, and Lampard. This is his team 4-3-1-2 as well, with Del Piero and Cristiano Ronaldo up top, and he's using, I think that's Sol back in or something like that, and he has Maradona in attacking mid. So let's see what happens. You get me? It's not even that serious, bro. Yo, I am playing like trash fam. Alright, ball, Scholes, ball, Robson. Yes, into, who's that? Rashford. Boom! Not Christie. Rashford, let's go. Why am I saying Christie? Rashford, let's go. Ping pong. Ping pong, my side. We got this. Ping pong ball game. Yeah. Okay, come on, Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay. So. Ball. Oh, God. Ref. Let's try a long ball, too. Beckham. Get that. Nah. Couldn't get it. Sorry. Petty. Ball. Oh, what a save from Petr Cech. Petr Cech with the save. Alright, Beckham boy, you got this. Feed him early. Scholes. Who won that? Cristiano Ronaldo. Good turn. Good turn. Roberto Carlos dead out there. Roberto Carlos dead out there. Oh God. Cross it in now. Roberto Carlos can defend. Cross it in now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Robson, what are you doing? Go back. Scholes, come on. Get back, Scholes. Get back, Scholes. Get back, Scholes. Good ball now, Maldini. Win this. Maldini the genie. Alright, that's a good ball. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Yeah. Ball. Roberto Carlos. Yeah, good ball. Alright, good ball. It's now Petty. Into who that? Robson? Into Cristiano Ronaldo. Take that off for him. Yeah. Ball into Rashford. Rashford! Rashford with the double. MBE, MVP, and the striker for me is just Marcus Rashford. That's what he is. That's who he is. That's what he is. And that's what it's about. It's Marcus Rashford. That is what it's about. Take it off. Okay. Good interception. Beckham. Oh, what a lovely takedown by Bex. Good ball. Petty. Good header. Robson. Take that. Oh, God. Nah, that's not the ball. It is what it is, though. Ball. Run it down. Run it down, Scholes. Take it. Turn. Turn, Christie. Turn, Christie. Oh my God. Take it from there, so. Sorry. That shot was a bit, what you call it? That shot was a bit, yeah, it was a bit wild. That's my fault. That shot was a bit wild. I should have like controlled it a little bit more, but I saw his defender like coming towards me, so I was like, hey, fam, I need to take this shot ASAP, fam. As soon as possible. Robson. Whoa, Messi, take that. Oh, clear it. Oh, how did I escape that? How did I escape that from? Oh my days. What? What the hell? Alright, I thought it was a corner. We take it still. Alright, Christie, you should win this header. You're 99 freaking header, boy. Alright, good ball. Yeah. Rashford, good ball. Yeah. Wait. No, Rashford, what you just do? Queen. Thank you. 62 minutes already? What? I thought this game just started from. How we reach halftime? Alright, you know what time it is. It's time for the Inzaghi ball. and turn. Oh boy, please don't let me down, Inzaghi, please. Sam is out there watching from the distance like, that's my boy Pipo, Inzaghi. Yep. He's like, that's my boy Pipo. Oh crap, what's happening?
Five hours later.
What is happening, fam? Is he about to null me though? Cause like, Jano, I say it sometimes still, isn't me? Cause man not really about the nulling thing, but still, if him null me, I just suck, cause it's a match. And it's just a game. We don't cuss about them nulling thing there anymore, fam. Are you mad? As long as it does so that I disconnected, cause my internet's clean. Bam 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 bam. Bum 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 bum. Hey. Ooh, the match has been abandoned as your opponent has disconnected. You win. Oh woo! Ric Flair. And yeah. Disclaimer, anybody who says that, you know, they have a problem with my celebrations, thank you for watching the video and thank you for telling me that you have a problem with my celebrations, but I will not be changing. The reason why I won't be changing is because that is my natural reaction. So if you have a problem with the reactions, then, you know, you can just kindly watch another channel. That's cool. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comment. I'm just saying, there are a lot of people who like to whip, and there are a lot of people who like to see the whip, like to see the celebrations, like to see a smile on my face. Equally, I've got a lot of people who like to see me rage as well. So if you have a problem with me raging, you have a problem with me celebrating, you have a problem with me talking too much, then I am not the channel for you. Yes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I don't even know how many ratings, how many points I just got. I got 1,412. Also, I got 12 points. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm still grateful, even if I just got one. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was entertaining. It was more talking than, you know, actual action, but you know, the action had to be cut short. We didn't even get to see the Inzaghi ball on turn, fam, but it is what it is. We out. Well, I'm out. I don't know about you. Maybe you should go watch another video of mine. Thank you.